fiery PC and console gaming buddy! Well, it's time for another GameSweep episode, where I present all the upcoming game releases happening over the next few weeks. My GameSweep covers the PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and the Wii U. In addition to the game titles, I also try to cover as many DLC packs that I can find, so this is also the place to go for expansion packs and DLC releases. And by the way, if you like my format of game news and covering new releases, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel and spread the word. That really helps me out a lot. So, this GameSweep covers all releases from today, October the 5th, through Friday, October the 17th. And let's jump right into the upcoming releases. Well, we begin with October the 5th, which is today, Sunday. There's only one release, but it's a big one. It's Skylanders Trap Team for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and the Wii U. So this is a big console release. And it's an action-adventure game. It's already out in Australia, I think on the 2nd, and it's generally for a young audience. And it uses this NFC platform where the kids place figurines on the platform, and then those figurines sort of like portal into the game, or they manifest themselves in the game as a character. So kids like that, and it's kind of a cool concept. Then on Monday, October the 6th, there's a bunch of PC releases. There's The Crow for PC, and this is interesting. It's an action-adventure game that was previously on mobile phones and tablets, where you command a crow in flight through the game world, and this was by Sunside Inc. Then there's Project D Online for the PC. There's also Metal Dead for the PC. There's Nexionode for the PC. This looked kind of interesting. It's a sci-fi logic puzzle, and that was also previously released on the iPhone and the iPad. And then comes Tuesday, October the 7th, which is a big game release day. So tons of things happening on Tuesday. First of all, there's Project Spark for the PC, the Xbox One, and the Xbox 360. And this is a game maker type of video game by Microsoft Studios, of course. Notice there's no PlayStation releases. And it's sort of like a creation kit, where you can customize and mod an entire game world. You can even choose the way that you interact with the controllers, and so it's sort of like a modding tool that comes with an entire video game engine. And then there's a big horror release just in time for the spooktacular Halloween season. It's Alien Isolation for the PC, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 3, Xbox One, and the Xbox 360. And of course, this is a space survival horror game developed by Creative Assembly, and it's published by Sega. And in this game, there's only one alien, which you cannot kill, but then you've got access to stealth gameplay to evade the alien. And then there's Drive Club, which is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. That looks interesting. You might want to check it out. Then there's Styx, Master of Shadows for the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. So this is definitely a next-gen game. And it's a stealth adventure game by Cyanide and Focus Home Interactive. And it takes place in their world that they created back in 2012 in the game called Of Orcs and Men. And then there's Costume Quest 2 for the PC, the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and the Wii U. So this is obviously a big release, and it's another kids game. It's an adventure game developed by Double Fine and published by Midnight City, and it launches on PC on today, October the 7th, and then later in the month for the consoles. Then there's a big installment in the NBA series. It's NBA 2015, and this is for all of them again. PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, and Xbox 360. It's a basketball simulator, obviously, by 2K Sports, and believe it or not, this is the 16th title in their series. So they've been at this for a long time, and apparently if you're into basketball, the titles keep getting better and better every year. And then there's finally PlayStation 4 gets Minecraft. It's Minecraft PlayStation 4 edition. And then Counter-Strike Nexon Zombies for the PC. That's available on Steam, by the way. And then there's Jet Car Stunts for the PlayStation 3. That was an old straggler game for the old consoles that they were probably still developing. And there's one releasing on October the 8th, which is a Wednesday, and that's Dead Rising 3 Apocalypse Edition for the Xbox One. I mean, Dead Rising 3 has been out for a while, but this is just a new edition. Then we have Thursday, October the 9th. There's quite a few releases happening on this day. There's Try for the PC. Now, this looks really cool. It's available on Steam, and it's an atmospheric puzzle adventure game by the indie developer Rat King Entertainment. So check it out if you like it. Puzzles. Then there's a Golden Wake for PC. There's Final Fantasy 13 for the PC, finally. Finally, Fantasy. It launched on the consoles back in 2010, and PC finally gets it. There's Team Indie for PC, kind of funny. There's Hive 2014. It's just called Hive, but it's, this is the 2014 game, to differentiate it from another game that was also called Hive. And it's another atmospheric fantasy game available on Steam. It's by Skydome Entertainment. And then there's the Art of Balance for the Wii U. Gee, I wonder what you do in that game. There's Forza Motorsport 5, a Racing Game of the Year edition for the Xbox One. There's the Rise, Son of Rome, the Legendary Edition for the Xbox One. And by the way, you'll notice that I'm going to mention Rise again in just a few days later, a little bit down the list. Then there's Turtle Tail for the Wii U. Then on Friday, October the 10th, we get 3 more titles. There's Rise, Son of Rome for the PC, finally. And of course, this one launched with the Xbox One big launch back at the end of 2013. Then there's Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition for the PC. And then later on, I'm going to mention that it launches on Tuesday for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. And then there's Boot Hill Heroes for the PC. That's on Steam. Okay, then it's the next big release Tuesday. It's October the 14th. My favorite, my hotly anticipated game that I've been waiting for over a year. It's The Evil Within. Oh my god, Shartington Pantalones. I'm gonna shart my pant. I'm okay. Okay, that releases for the PC, PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 3, the Xbox One, and the Xbox 360. It's a survival horror game by Bethesda Softworks, one of my favorite publishers, developed by Tango Gameworks, and the art director is Shinji Mikami, who created the Resident Evil series. But the Evil Within's game elements are going to be a lot different from the Resident Evil series, and the game uses a modified ID Tech 5 engine, and so the graphics should be just as dazzling as the last time they used it, which was for Wolfenstein: The New Order. Then there's also Borderlands, the pre-sequel. That's launching on the same day as The Evil Within. Not a good idea, guys. But anyway, that's for the PC, PlayStation 3, and the Xbox 360. That's the next title in the Borderlands FPS franchise by 2K Games. It's releasing for the PC and the old consoles. I guess they haven't caught up to the new console, the next-gen consoles yet, for whatever reason. Then there's Dig It, a digger simulator for PC. There's The Walking Dead, a Telltale Games series, Game of the Year edition. That's a mouthful. That's already released on the PC, but this is releasing on consoles, so PlayStations and the Xboxes. There's Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition for the PS4 and the Xbox One, and that launched on PC on October the 10th. Okay, then there's Peggle 2 for the PlayStation 4, there's Duck Dynasty for all the consoles, there's Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2 for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and the Wii U. And then we have Tears to Tiara 2, Heir of the Overlord, and that's a PlayStation 3 exclusive. I think that's the last time you're going to see a PS3 game from this developer. Then there's Raven's Cry for the PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and the Xbox 360, but not the Xbox One. And it's a dark RPG action-adventure game by Reality Pump Studios and Topware Interactive. It's a pirate-themed adventure. It's story-driven in chapters with side quests and gratuitous naval battles, of course. Then there's also Crusader Kings 2 Charlemagne, the DLC pack, and that's for PC. Then the next day, which is October the 15th, on a Wednesday, we've got a few more releases. There's Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers 20th Anniversary Edition for the PC. There's Legend of Grimrock 2 for the PC, and this is a sequel to one of the best RPG dungeon crawlers from back in 2012. But this time there's many outdoor settings with over 20 hours of gameplay, and like the other one, there's a customizable party of 4 characters. There's Killer Instinct Season 2 for the Xbox One, and there's Reverse Side for the PC. Then Thursday, October the 16th, sees 2, not really releases, but they're re-releases. There's Planetary Annihilation Collector's Edition for the PC. Planetary Annihilation got fairly poor reviews, so I'd avoid that. There's Fable Legends Beta for the Xbox One. That's interesting. And then on Friday, October the 17th, we have a few more. There's the Body Changer for the PC. That does look interesting. You might want to check it out on Steam. There's a big one, Formula 1 2014. It launches on October the 17th for the PC, and then a few days later on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and it's a Formula 1 racing simulator by Codemasters. And this is Codemasters' 7th installment in the F1 series, and believe it or not, the full series of Formula 1 simulators for the PC and the consoles totals over 140 games, which dates all the way back to the early 90s. And then there's also Wings Remastered Edition for the PC, and Fear Online for the PC. Well, there you have it. Over 40 game releases happening over the next few weeks. So go ahead and let me know in a comment which ones you're looking forward to the most. Also, for those of you just joining my channel, I also do full walkthroughs of many games, including Watch Dogs, Skyrim, Fallout 3, The Witcher 2, and of course on October the 14th, I'll be starting a full walkthrough of The Evil Within. Oh my god. You can also follow me on Twitter, and you'll get alerts whenever I upload something, as I upload at least one video every day. Or just add my channel to your browser's favorites and then come back once a day. I really appreciate all of your support, and we'll see you next time on GameSweep. Thanks for watching.